Hey guys, Akhtar here for another video on Legend of Mushroom. In this one, I want to show you a new combination of items that is pretty interesting for PvP when you are using a Monarch or another class. You are going to understand why. Generally, I'm always recommending to use the Alien Dimension, right? And not that time. In fact, this is still the best one for short fights, but you know, on a long fight, you are gonna lose some efficiency, and today you have so many tanky players in PvP that the Alien Dimension is good to start a fight, but at the end, you are losing everything it's giving to you, so I'm trying to figure out to find another way to beat these players, and this is why I decided to go with this one. Do you have it? Let me know in the comment below if you are also using that. You are going to deal some damage based on current HP, so you need to have a lot of HP if you want to deal some damage with that, but this is not the real goal of that back accessory. In fact, you are going to reduce every 5 seconds, and for 3 seconds, the attack speed of the target, the regeneration, so you are going to reduce the heals received by the targets, because you know they are using a lot of regeneration here. Generally, they have between 8 and 9%. So this is pretty cool for that. And you have other things as well. Let me go back here. You are going to reduce also the energy skill regen by 12% and the power attack speed by the same coefficient. This is the base reduction. Then you have something more. If you can reduce the movement speed of the enemies when they fall down below 80%, you are going to deal 3.5% of the current HP in damage, and the stats are going to get reduced by 12% for 5 seconds instead of 3 seconds. So it's starting to become better, right? And then you have something else as well. If you reduce the movement speed of the targets by 60%, then the damage dealt changes to 4%, and the stats are reduced by 15% instead of 12%. So you have only 3% more. I don't know if it is worth it to try to have that extra effect, but we are going to try that in that video you want. First of all, as always, I'm going to use the Alien Dimension, so you are going to see the efficiency I currently have in PvP, and then I'm going to try the other thing. So first of all, let's try versus that guy. This is still the same player, but he changed his build. That time, he is not using a Martial Sage anymore, but this is another regeneration based build, but with a Prophet class. So let's see the efficiency with the Alien Dimension first, with my conventional build, and then let's try with the other back accessory I was talking about before. So this is the build of the target. He's using the Pepe artifact, so he has an extra clone and dealing some basic attack damage to me and redirecting my attacks on the clone. So during that period, I'm forced to attack the clone and I can't deal any damage at all to the target in front. So here for now, he's taking some damage. He's almost dead. And now normally I should start taking more damage because he has a lot of damage, a lot of attack, a lot of skill damage. Let's just check the build, by the way. 900 billion HP, 4,400 million attack. This is a work in progress build, so this is not the final result, okay? But he is a very tanky player, so I can do my tests on him, so I know if my build is efficient or not. So I have a lot of crit rate and combo with that build. I have a lot of crit damage and combo multiplier here. And he still have a lot of combo damage resistance. 87% to 3000% crit resistance. And if we check the damage resistance, this is not the same as the Martial Sage, right? Because they are losing 15%. But this is still pretty high. 25%. I just want to try my build. So did you see the impact it had with the Alien Dimension? Now it's time to change. Let's take this one, the Frostland Specter, and let's go back. I changed only the back accessory for now. So let's practice again, and let's see the efficiency. Okay, here we are. We both have the Blitz Assault, the damage immunity, and now I can start dealing some damage. And you can see that there is that creature above his head. It means that when it appears, he has the stat reduction, and he's taking the damage based on current HP. The result is pretty close as before, by the way, but I'm not using the Alien Dimension anymore, and the fight was very short, but imagine on a long fight if I can survive. And now there is something more that generally I am changing. Okay, so let me show that to you. Generally I'm going and I'm picking the snail and I'm using it here. Now let's check the difference. There we go again. and you will see that the color of the creator is gonna change. Normally it's blue and now it's yellow. It means that the second set is working. Here it's blue again and it's gonna be yellow again. You know, this is how it works. So now he has the stats reduction during 5 seconds instead of 3 seconds only. So I am more efficient. He can cast his skills less often than before. So it is still not working, of course, but this is just one more time to show you a combination of things that can help you if you don't have all the stuff I am showing in my previous videos, the alien dimension and stuff like that. Now I'm going to use that instead of the attack speed increase. And let's see if it does make a difference. You are going to see that one more time, the color of the creator is going to change. Now, normally it should be green, and yes, that's the case. So now he has 15% stats reduction instead of 12 during 5 seconds. Now it's back to yellow, it's green again. And look at that, that was pretty efficient, right? And I stayed alive way longer than before. And by the way, that combination of item is pretty good for the campaign and every content where you have waves of enemies, because you can lower their speed, their movement speed. They are gonna need more time to reach your character and you can survive longer and kill them before they reach you. So this is a very good set of items to use. And there is something more. Unfortunately, I don't have that, and I know that some players are saying that this is the best thing for PvE, for the campaign. This is that mount. It's gonna help to reduce the movement speed of the target by an extra 25%, and for every 10% movement speed they lose, it's reducing their attack by 2% and increasing the duration of controls effects by 2%. So it's a very good combination of item if you have that mount. It was released on Christmas, but unfortunately at that time, I wanted to save my money, you know, for Christmas, for my family. So I didn't decide to go for that mount. I'm using that mount as well to increase even higher my damage. So let's do another test in PvP. I'm gonna receive more damage, of course, because I changed the mount. But I'm gonna deal more damage normally if I can crit with my skills. So let's check that. And that's going to be the final test of that video, just to see the efficiency of the final set I equipped. So for now, it's pretty equivalent. And on the second cast of skills, normally, maybe I'm going to start dealing more damage. Yeah, look at that. The damage he took all of a sudden is pretty interesting, right? But unfortunately, because I changed the mount, I was able to survive less longer. But this is another thing that you can combine and it's working pretty well. So let me know your thoughts about that in the comment below, guys. I'm still working on many things. I'm trying to figure out how to beat the tanky martial stages in PvP. I'm still working on my Avian and I have no luck at all for now. I'm close though. I got an Avian and it was pretty close to what I was looking for. Look at this one. I have multiple shots from combo and rage bonus. I just need another FX here instead of the super reflect counter. I need no speeding to reduce the effects of the skills, the duration of the skills on the opponent. That would be great to have that, but I'm still working on that, and soon, in a few hours, I'm gonna be able to open that again. But send me some luck in a comment below, because guys, this is the most time consuming things. No, this is not exactly what I wanted to say, but it's so based on luck that it's taking so much time to have the Avian you want, and I would like to have so many different Avian. This is just completely crazy, the time it's taking and the luck you need to have the affixes you want on the Avian you want. So guys, that was all about the video. Let me know what do you think about that in the comment below. Have a really nice day. Take care. Bye bye.